My current flows very well. We're using Linux today, folks. Let's see if this actually works. Oh god, I'm playing a game with an NVIDIA driver in Linux, and... oh god, it's already lagging. I should not be trying to stream and encode this at the same time. That is a bad idea. I am using an NVIDIA card. That is dumb. Forwards! $5 it breaks, says Rowan. Yeah, you can see it skipping a little from time to time. It's interesting, because in Windows, I can actually do this in 4K with the same settings that I'm using in Linux at 1080p. And I'm not able to actually get it to... but that's an NVIDIA thing. I'm sure if I was using an AMD card, it'd be just fine. Anybody want to trade this? I have a Gigabyte RTX 2080 water force, so it has this little water cooling thing in it. And my sound magically came back. This is a true Linux gaming experience. This is a true Linux gaming experience here. Oh shit. I got Huskar good before. Conduct me where you will. Yes! First blood! Anybody know I can make my cursor bigger in Linux? This is the world's tiniest cursor that I have here. I really can't see what the hell I'm clicking on. I don't want a giant cursor, but I can't deal with a tiny cursor either. I feel very inadequate with a tiny cursor. I'll be honest. A bit of it is just feeling inadequate. Nobody wants to have a tiny cursor. Ah! I got greedy. Shit. I'm gonna die. I got too fucking greedy. By the way, everybody, happy Thanksgiving. Ah! Ah! No! I should just get a Tango and stop being such a cheap fuck. I'm 4 gold short. Alright, here we go. One sec, gotta drink some water. Ugh. Alright, go. Come on, give me a Tango. Let me heal so that I can do what I do best. My razor is shorted to ground. Nonsense. Nonsense! Forward. Damn it. Go away, Husker. Wait till I have my items and more HP. Conduct me where you will. Has it? By the way, everybody, Repair Royalty is in the chat right now. Everybody say hello and wish a happy Thanksgiving to Mr. Paul Daniels. Paul Daniels is responsible for the multimeter software as well as the board view software that I use. That helps me out tremendously. Fuck, I'm out of mana. Might as well use this plus 72 damage to get some last hits on over there. And let's heal a little bit. I really can't see this cursor when stuff does. I think that the butterfly is actually my cursor. Is there an option like they used to have where you could hit a button and it would show you your cursor on the screen? Nah, I'm gonna get killed if I look at that. I'll look at the settings when I'm dead. I'm sure there's a way to make the cursor bigger that's easy. That's it. Video. Second, dashboard, game render. No. Social, no. Options. Oh, automatically. Cursor size. There we go. Oh, beautiful. I got a big cursor. Paul Daniel said making the cursor bigger would depend on the Windows system and desktop environment that I'm using. Psst. Listen to that. He just wants to see me lose. That's what it is. He's jealous of my skills. I immediately take back everything I said about Paul Daniels. Making it sound like it's harder than it is so that I lose the game. Shame. I got that big cursor energy right now. Yeah. You know, it's actually easier to change the cursor size in the Linux options than in the Windows ones. I don't remember that option being there in the Windows Dota. It could be. I could be missing out on something. Also, this could be placebo, but I don't see things lagging anymore. Beautiful. Can you talk about the vaccine? I miss when you were against it. I was never against the vaccine. I was against leadership that mandates it rather than actually having a conversation with their citizens about why they should get it. I was never against the vaccine, man. So if you're going to be very disappointed in me. I've always told people, talk to your doctor about getting it, and then it makes sense to do whatever we can to get this shit behind us as soon as humanly possible. But yeah, man, if you're yeah, sorry to disappoint you, but I'm not your guy. See, the thing is... one sec. If I had mana, I'd be able to actually do something here worth a shit. Ah, fuck. I feel bad, but I don't have any mana. And I'm half dead, so I really can't help him. Like, all I had to do was hit Q, but I had no mana. And he's gonna be mad at me. He has a reason to be mad at me that I did not hit Q, but I had no mana. So where was I? So what was I? Yeah, so I mean, here's the thing. What pisses... A big part of leadership, in my opinion, a big part of leadership is getting people to do what you want them to do without telling them, listen to me, you have to do this way. So I think maybe things would have went differently. I'll just present you something that's in the top of my head. So imagine if, instead of having a mandate and Biden coming out and saying, you know, I'm losing my patience, or de Blasio coming out and saying something along the lines of, I forget exactly what de Blasio said, but he said something along the lines of, you know, we've been as nice as can be, the time for voluntary is done, time for mandates. Like, you sound like a fucking dictator. Imagine if what you had done is, let's say Biden came out and said, my fellow Americans, COVID has been a royal pain on a lot of people over the past year. Now, my predecessor and I disagreed on a number of different issues, but one thing that he did that was good was do everything in his power to prioritize the creation of a vaccine so that we could put this behind us. And I appreciate that my predecessor did that. Many people have gotten vaccinated. Some have not. Some may not be in a risk group where they are going to be harmed if they get this virus, but they may come into contact with those who will. Anything we can do to mitigate this virus, like anything we can do, is something that I don't know. I'm putting my foot in my mouth. I guess I don't have as much of an excuse as Biden because he's like 80 years older than me, but I can't force you to do something that you don't want to do. That's not my place. This is America. But I plead with you. Get this vaccine so that we can put this behind us. Don't do this for me. Don't do this for your governor. Don't do this for the president. Don't do this because somebody on TV told you to. Do it for your fellow Americans. Do it so we can get this shit behind us and done with. See, I think that would have done a couple of things. Behind door number one, he would have been making a nod to the fact that Trump was the one who really touted the fact, Project Warp Speed and getting the vaccine done and all that shit. So you're kind of stroking the ego of MAGA cultists a little bit. And B, you're acknowledging that it's a choice. So, you're not giving people a reason to dig in just for the hell of it. Take a look at Ben Shapiro. He has, I forget if it's a VPN or some shit. Ben Shapiro has some sort of fucking discount code where you can buy shit through him, and if you use discount code do not comply, you save money. This has literally turned into they have commoditized the culture war. And the thing is, you can blame him, but Biden really, and the people like Biden and de Blasio really helped turn vaccines into a culture war. They could have given... Now, granted, there are people on the right who are provocateurs, who are always looking to, get people pissed off and mad and raging about something. But what could have happened... But the thing is, he could have kind of cut that off at the pass. How the fuck is that Legion commander that powerful? And also, why am I in this lane by myself? Anyway, he could have cut that shit off at the pass by making that type of speech, by saying, listen, this is a free country, and you have a choice as to what to do as an American. I'm not asking you to do this for me. Forget about me. Are you open to doing this for your fellow countrymen so that we can get this shit by us? Now, granted, you wouldn't have had a perfect rate, but I guarantee you this. I guarantee you that you would not have had a culture war about the vaccine. Because you have people where, admittedly, they might have just they probably just would have fucking gotten the vaccine, but now it's about a principle to them. To them, if I get the vaccine, I'm giving de Blasio or Biden a win, so I am not going to get the vaccine simply because I hate the president, I hate my mayor, and I don't want to give them a win. Because that's the way people think. A lot of people are very tribalistic. A lot of people are very, they're going to do the opposite of what they believe somebody who is a tyrant tells them to do. So if Biden or de Blasio had simply come out and phrased it like that, they would have been providing an olive branch to the other side of the aisle, which at this point in time has a little bit more vaccine skepticism or hesitancy than his own party. And B, he would have made it not feel like they were losing if they took the vaccine. Because that's the thing. As a leader, when somebody does what you want, you always want them to believe that they came to that decision on their own. You don't want people to believe that they're doing something because you made them. That's a loss. Even if you get them to do what you want, that's always a loss. As a leader, you want people to be doing something because they feel like they should be doing it. You want them to believe it's their choice, even if it's not. Even if you know that if you phrase something in a certain way, this is what they're likely to do. You always want it to seem like it's their choice. Once you take away that illusion that they have a choice, then you're going to have people fighting back against you regardless, just to fuck with you. And with what Biden did, it just demonstrated, in my opinion, poor leadership. And I think that there will be a lower vaccination rate than what we could have had without it. That's just my opinion. But yeah, if you were saying I was never against vaccines. I was against the mandate. Most likely you were reading YouTube comments from people that are, there were a lot of people that were saying that I am anti-vaccine because I was against the way within which de Blasio went to enforce a mandate. I'm very disappointed when things like that happen. When, instead of listening to what I say, someone assumes what I think and then responds to what they assume I think and paints me out to be some sort of horrible villain or whatever. It's very aggravating. But it's welcome to 2021. But yeah, it's a long-winded way of saying I was never against vaccines. Or this vaccine. Why the fuck is there nobody in this lane? Why is there nobody in this lane? But a lot of the arguments against it, I can't engage with. For instance, when people say you can still get COVID and spread it even if you get the vaccine. People will spend real life money to have 10 or 20% damage reduction in a game like this. Like, people will spend real-world money just to have slightly more shield in a video game. But they won't get a free vaccine in real life to lower their chances of hospitalization 70 to 90%. Like, everything is about probabilities. Even if it only masks your symptoms, think about that. If, let's say that you got COVID and you were sneezing and coughing, but you get the vaccine, you get COVID and you're not sneezing and coughing. You are less likely to transmit a virus that is transmitted via respiratory path if you are not sneezing and not coughing. So even if the vaccine does nothing to you besides mitigate your symptoms, it's still doing something there. If I sneeze next to a coworker, I'm way more likely to give him COVID than if I'm just breathing next to my coworker. And then there's all the arguments that the vaccine, like, it's going to make you sterile, it's going to kill you in 2 years and all that shit. And it's like, you know, I just do the little Reddit thing, you know, that like exclamation point, remind me in 2 years to come back to this. I'm going to be just fine. I actually made a record in squats recently. I did 9 squats 4 days ago at 255, and yesterday I did 10 squats at 255 pounds. Before I was getting 7, sometimes 8 at 255 before I felt like falling down. So I don't think I'm going to be dead in 2 years. I think that there's a bunch of shit I've been reading that's just full of shit. But like, I get why people don't want to get it. I really do. It's just like at a bare bones level, I'm not doing what you're trying to make me do. Fuck you for trying to make me do something, which is why I really, really, really wish the administration had just come out and said that. And then maybe, I don't know, had an olive branch of, listen, what are your concerns, man? Just tell me. Like, let's have an honest conversation. The last year has not been ideal. The policies that we have come to with regards to creating this vaccine may have not been ideal. Nothing's ideal. Let's have a conversation. Let's work shit out. Instead, you have, like, every media outlet painting you as if you're evil, if you have any questions about it. You have, I love how the word, like, safe and effective has just become... I'm so sick and tired of seeing safe and effective. I really am. Because, like, when I see those words, it means that there's a such thing as a thesaurus that you can use so that you're not using the exact same copy pasta as every single news outlet in the nation. And it's just very, very weird when you see, like, 90 different outlets all going, this has been proven safe and effective. They say it's safe and effective. This is safe and effective. Can't you come up with a different word? It's just so obvious that you went to a focus group to figure out what words to use, and then you told everybody to use those same words. Like, I get it. It's kind of weird. It's just fucking weird. But the thing is, I'm not going to make decisions based on a politician or the media. I make it based on myself. Do I like Cuomo and de Blasio? No. Do I like Biden's vaccine mandate? No. Do I think they have my best interests in mind? No. Do I think that it is beneficial for me if I get the vaccine, given that I am going to be traveling, that I am doing classes, that I'm doing right to repair workshops where anybody can show up to fix things? 100% makes sense. If I can get even one more person to show up to a meetup group where we discuss lobbying strategies for right to repair, where we go over how to fix things and I can convert somebody into a right to repair advocate, if I can get even the tiniest bit more engagement because somebody feels more comfortable showing up because I am vaccinated, then getting the vaccine was a win. And again, if I'm going to be traveling, if I'm going to be meeting with lots of people, it seems like the responsible thing to do. Now, there are some people out there that will say the most responsible thing to do is to not go in rooms with people. I was having it out with some dude in the comment section the other day who was kind of like, you are not an expert, you are not an economist, you are not an epidemiologist, who are you to criticize lockdowns? I was like, I'm a dude that wants to live his fucking life and not get trampled on by his government. So I don't give a fuck about you and your experts there. Experts are not going to explain to me. None of those experts are going to be there to help pick up the broken shards of my life if I choose to isolate myself in the manner that you're suggesting. I'm not, but if I am going to go out there into the world and I'm going to associate with people, then I don't have any problem taking some basic measures to be responsible about it. And yeah, I don't like my local government. I don't like Cuomo. I don't like de Blasio. I don't like the way Biden handled any of this. But am I going to cut my nose to spite my face and not get a vaccine simply because I dislike them? No, because then here's the thing. You don't want to get a vaccine because you don't want to admit that those politicians won. To many people, if I get the vaccine, that means Biden or de Blasio, whoever, they won, and I don't want to give them a win. I see it the opposite in my case. If I don't get a vaccine that I otherwise would have gotten if our politicians were not cunts, then I'm not making decisions of my own accord. I'm letting my disdain for other people make decisions for me. And I don't want to let that happen. Hopefully that makes sense. I have no hope for this game because nobody is in this lane. I get 2 verse 1, 3 verse 1, and I'm always the only one here. LOL. Yes! What are you doing? I can't talk. Yeah, I'm not going to let the fact that I dislike certain politicians cause me to say I'm going to do the opposite of whatever you say just to make a point. Because I thought about it. Like, I thought about some of my vaccine hesitancy. And most of it came from the fact that I just didn't like certain politicians. And I thought to myself, am I really going to make it less likely that people will want to engage with me in person as a result of what somebody else said or did? Nah. Like when I went to that Boston meetup, there was like 60 or 70 people that showed up. It was short notice too. Short notice. I had 60 or 70 people show up. A line of kids that were going to an engineering school, some of which said, I got into this because of watching your stuff. That was awesome. What if some of those people did not show up because... I don't know. It didn't make sense. And fuck, I'm silenced, and this is bullshit. Oh! Yes! Fuck you! Fuck you! Ha ha! I really should have static linked before he silenced me, but I was afraid. I thought I was gonna run away. But for some reason he was weaker than usual. I don't know what happened there. Maybe I got strong. I don't think I got stronger. The chances of that are very low. I feel bad that I'm letting this dude die, but... yeah, I should probably go back. There's 3 of us now. I'm so used to being the only one in the lane, and I'm so traumatized by it so far. I just don't have it in me for that to happen again and again and again. Unfortunately, that is what's going to happen again and again and again. Damn it! I thought I was going to get a kill. I got greedy. I got a little greedy. Hard carried. I was alone in this lane for 15 minutes. By the way, what do you guys think of my start menu? Eh? Start menu? Look at that. When I start up, it actually makes the Windows 95 noise. You see, like my wallpaper? Look familiar to you? Huh? I got you. I don't got you. EM, what are your thoughts on this after everything that I've said? I think EM was the one that said I missed when you hated the vaccine. I'm curious. I like when my current flows. Shit. I'm gonna get owned again. I like how this guy rams a boat into people. I tried to get a kill steal. That was cheap. Ah! Ah! Oh! I got fucked. Okay, how do you like these icons? Check out my Chrome icon. And my Thunderbird icon. Eh? I don't understand that at all, Lisa. I don't have any understanding of the law. Fuck. I got a kill. I got a kill. Run away. Run away before you die. I'm running away. I got a kill. That never happens. I'm gonna heal. Oh, I can make it better. You want to see me make it better? Huh? Huh? No, I'm not gonna do that right now. I could make this full Windows 95 if... I'm never using Windows 11. I think this is the final Linux switch I'm doing. I don't think I'm going back to Windows after this. The last thing... I've got the final frontier. Getting a couple of audio plugins to work. I can't get them to work exactly the way I want. I can't get them to work within my digital audio... within my audio editor. But I can record audio with them on. So I gotta find the plugin that works and then, you know... Look at how long it takes 3 of us to kill one of them. You see how sad that is? Look at how long it took for 3 of us to kill one of them. I'm gonna get some experience. I got plus 155 on the damage right now. That plus 155 in the damage is from the static link, and I'm gonna use that right now. Oh shit. Bless you, Linux. I remember there was someone that was raging in my comments saying, how you can't be for right to repair. If you're saying, look at it being broken, it sucks without trying to fix it. Maybe. Maybe. There are some things that in 2021 I just don't want to fix. Like sound randomly going out on a computer that has a processor with over 8 cores, an NVMe SSD, and 32 gigs of RAM while I'm playing an 8-year-old video game. Like, I just don't want to there are just some things where I just don't want to fix it. Like, anything other than works instantly is unacceptable. So I pick on Linux from time to time, but I love it. I love Linux. I hate it, but I love it more than I hate it. It's a love-hate thing. It's actually charming when the sound goes away for 5 seconds at a time. Linux provides you with all these little fun challenges that make computing interesting again. I'm close to getting a butterfly. The game is paused. If you pause, I'm going to alt-tab away. This is my Jack setup. Look at Jack. Rawr. Jack. I got 2 kills. I got both of those kills. Holy shit. When you struggle to find replacement parts, what do? Grab from donors or don't fix the computer. And then have an angry customer because they think that I'm ripping them off or that I don't care about them. When in reality, the company they bought the computer from doesn't care about them. Beautiful. Lifesteal. The whole sound going out for a few seconds at a time thing is really strange. You know, I should be killing the base. I was silenced. I should have static linked sooner. I wasn't paying attention. I got what I deserved there for not paying full attention. Now I gotta wait 60 seconds to a minute. Yeah, I'll show you my beautiful jack audio setup. Interesting. I actually didn't set it to capture desktop audio. Interesting. So I thought I set this up so that you could hear that. Oh, well. Whoops. My bad. Here, I'll set it up over here. I'm sorry. I thought you could hear the game noises. You couldn't this whole time. I am a shitty YouTuber. Yeah. Jack audio. Linux. Linux. Cat. Oreo, are you trying to go on top of my mouse while I'm playing the game?
The underscape illumines me. Forward.
The enemy's top barracks has fallen.
Conduct me where you will.
Conduct me.
Agreed. Ride the lightning. Very well.
Alright, time to wreck this shit. They're all dead.
The enemy's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant structures are fortified. The enemy's bottom barracks has fallen.
Yeah, this game is over.
The enemy's bottom tower has fallen. We now have mega creeps.
The time has come. Path of least resistance. I like to keep
Damn it. I never got my damn strength. I never got my Reaver. Where's my Reaver? If I had more strength, I would have probably been able to survive. I would have lifestealed my way back to full HP. Damn it. Listen, we have mega creeps, so this is done anyway. This is a done deal. This is a done deal. This... yeah. I need 1,350 gold to get a satanic. Once I get a satanic, I'll be able to undo when they silence me. So, you know what? I'm going to be a little patient here. There's no need for me to run straight in there. I'm going to wait till I get my satanic. I'll build myself up. Maybe I'll get a satanic. And perhaps a Bariza. A Bariza is when you combine a Crystallis and a Demon Edge. More damage and more... You also get more... what's the word I'm looking for? You get more damage and you also get more critical. There's no way they're coming back from Mega Creeps. I refuse to believe that. Even in a turbo game. I got time to build up what I want to build. Oh shit. Yeah, their base is fucked. Yeah. One hit. Well, that's that. That's it for today, and as always, I hope you learned something. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye now! Look at my start button. I have a start button. I have Thunderbird. I have my Google Chrome. And I'll see you all later.